Yes. So why I said that you have to do everything dil se, even if you are blessing someone, dil se kyun karna chahiye? Why do we have to do that dil se? Because it is very much connected to today's session as well. That's why I was paying more and more emphasis. See, this is how the creation or the creator works. So it's like you can say synchronicity, you can use any kind of a word for that, but actually it happens with me. So, whatever I have to give, already the foundation is being laid. And one by one, everything is fallen into place. So I didn't know it is Muktaji's birthday today. I didn't know that. She came forward, she told us that it is my birthday. We started blessing and see how it got connected with the today's session also. So I feel everything is connected. Whatever we do, whatever we say, whatever we learn, whatever we are, any kind of an action that we are creating in the universe, everything is connected. So Muktaji's birthday wishes, whether we are going to give that wish dil se or not, that is connected to today's self-transformation formula number 4. So I'm really, really happy. I'm glad that you all are here with me. So I'm going to start the session. Again, the drill is going to be the same. We are going to do the wisdom. Then we are going to meditate. And in this meditation, we are going to inspire ourselves to do the righteous karma. How can we create a righteous karma in the morning, the first thing in the morning? Okay. How can we inspire ourselves? And then there is this little small story that I'm going to share with you. Yeah. So in the past 3 sessions, friends, so what we learned was that how and why should the thought be pure? How can we use the pure thoughts to transform ourselves? How do we do that? We learn certain techniques. And if you have not attended the session live, then you can go to the recordings. It is there. The recordings are lying there, and you can just, listen to the wisdom part. You want to do the meditation. These are beautiful meditations, guided meditations. You can do that as well. So you can just refresh your memory, go back again, listen to them, and then start putting it into action. Now, what is number 4 today? What is that formula that I'm going to give you? So till now, we have been actively participating in improving our thoughts, right? Now, from today, we are going to also try to elevate our action, our behavior, our words, because karma is not just a thought. Karma is action. Karma is word. Karma is behavior. Karma is attitude. So how can we do that? That is very important. Because we have now uplifted our thinking. Yeah, right. We are doing it. We are trying to put it into practice. But what are the words that we have to choose? Because I have learned through my Guru, Pitama, I have learned through various masters, Thich Nhat Hanh, or so many other masters, that if you are taking out the words from your mouth, you have to choose them consciously and wisely. These words have to be very powerful, these words have to be very pure, and these words have to be very positive. So what I learned in these 15 years of my meditation life is that I have to have a vocabulary of affirmations. I have to have that. Now, vocabulary of affirmations means affirmations are little prayers that we keep saying. Right now, we just blessed Muktaji because it's her birthday. It is also an affirmation that Muktaji, may you receive all the good health. May you receive all the good wealth. May you receive abundance. May you receive everything that you want. It's an affirmation. It's a prayer that we just did. I don't know how you did, but I, did that dil se. What is the meaning of, when I say speak from your heart or speak dil se is when you start feeling and sensing the energy of every word. We all have the ability to do that. The only thing is that we don't know how to do it. Generally, what we do is, I'll tell you what we do. We know affirmations are powerful. We are aware of that. Yeah. But what we do is, I will give you an example. Suppose I've been maybe in 3-4 months, I have fallen sick. Hypothetically, I'm saying. So now my brain has started telling me that you fall sick frequently. Now I start saying these negative affirmations that I am not fit, I fall sick frequently. Sharoo, you fall sick frequently. Sharoo, something will happen. See, people they are catching flu, you're going to catch the same. There's this fear that comes into me. Now I start negatively affirming every day, Sharoo, you're not fit. Sharoo, you're not healthy. You might catch the flu. You might catch the flu. Now, if we start changing this affirmation to, Sharoo, you're fit and healthy. Sharoo, you're absolutely fit. Everything is going to go good. I am saying these words. Sharoo, you are fit and healthy. But am I taking in the energy of fit, healthy? No. Am I taking the vibration of that word? No. What I do is I'm just saying, I am fit and healthy, I'm fit and healthy, and I'm fit and healthy. And that's the reason why the affirmations don't work, because we are not taking in the vibration of that word. There's so many people who chant mantras. There's so many people who do the Chalisa. But what they do is they just keep repeating the words of the mantras. They do not take in the energy of mantra. They do not take in the energy of the Chalisa. You need to take in the energy into your body, mind, and soul. So when I say, Sharoo, you're fit and healthy, I have to take in the positive energy of fit, and I have to take the positive energy of healthy, and I have to feel it in my body. And when you start feeling it in your body, you will see that there is a difference between one sentence which says, Sharoo, you keep falling sick, you're not fit, you're not healthy, to Sharoo, you're fit and healthy. You will see that there is a negative affirmation that I am saying, and there is a positive affirmation. The negative and positive energies differ. And you will be able to feel the difference through the vibration. So you have to take in that vibration. वो vibration को लेना है. So you have to take in the vibration of fit, and you have to take in the vibration of healthy, and you have to feel it in your body. When I say Chalisa, when I say any, or when I chant the mantra, I just don't chant the mantra. I don't just say the Chalisa. I just don't do that. Every word has the energy attached to it. I try to take in that energy. And I try to consciously do it by feeling the energy and putting it into my body and so. So when you will start sensing the energy, you will see that this is not only going to change you as a person, but it is going to change your surroundings as well. It is going to empower the people who are surrounding you, which is very important. Yeah. So this is what I meant by the words. Consciously choose very positive, pure, powerful words, which are very important. Now, when we talk about action, because karma is action also, when I said karma is action, karma means thought, karma means words, karma means behavior, karma means everything that you're doing. So what are the tips that I'm going to share that will help you self-transform? Please listen to these very carefully. Number one, please try to drop any kind of an emotional baggage of anger, resentment, fear, because you're holding on to it for a very long time now, and it will be done only when you will try to understand the power of forgiveness. There's so many people whom I have told what is the right way of doing Ho'oponopono. What is Ho'oponopono? There are so many people here also who have listened to me because I usually take the Hindi sessions. They know what Ho'oponopono is. What is the right way of doing the Ho'oponopono? And when do we start getting negative with Ho'oponopono is also there. That is also a flip side of Ho'oponopono. So all these things I've already shared. But you need to understand that you have to feel that Ho'oponopono also. You have to feel the power of forgiveness in order to let that thing go which you're holding on to so many years and so many incarnations. Use your spiritual knowledge, use meditations to do the same. I've been telling you so many techniques. There's so many techniques that I've shared. Do it, use it. Secondly, refrain from any kind of a comparison and competition. That is something that will absolutely take you completely and pull you completely back from your self-transformation journey. Trust me. Competition, as far as it is healthy, it's fine. But do not get into that rut or race where you start feeling jealous with the other person. Compete with yourself, not with anybody else. As Muktaji was saying, that oneness, she wants to be there in oneness. Oneness is not easy. Oneness comes when this feeling of competition that the other person is doing well or better than me, it just fades away, which is very difficult. Competition, comparison. Why is she doing better than me? How is she doing better than me? Why does she have more participants than me? Why do I have only 1% or 10%? Why does she have 130 or 120%? I'm talking in the spiritual language right now. These are the comparisons that we usually do with ourselves, even if we are spiritual beings. So when this feeling just gets out of our system, that's the time we start transforming ourselves. Another thing which is very important, which I've learned from the angels, which I've learned from the divine energies, which I've learned from Pitama, which I've learned from many, many, many masters, is how you use the money. Money is a very, very, very powerful energy. Now, money with you, for you, it's like, you just see the money, arey wah, paisa mere haath mein hai, right? You always see that, right? You see that note that is there in your hand. You see that piece of paper or the piece of plastic. That is a visible energy, yes. That's something that you see through your eyes. And you think that this is money. Do you know there's an invisible energy attached to your money? And what is that invisible energy? That invisible energy that is attached to your money is how you have earned it. What has been the intention behind earning that money? What has been your thought? What has been your value? What has been your principle? What has been your ethics while you have earned it? You know why I'm saying all this? Because the glass of water that you're going to buy from that money that you have earned will also have this energy. So if I'm drinking that water, which I have bought from that money, which includes all my belief systems, my perceptions, my intentions, my values, my principles, I'm going to drink it too. And you're giving it to your children. You're giving it to your family. And we drink that. We drink those belief systems. We drink those perceptions. We drink those principles. So everything that you are going to buy through that money, always remember, whatever you're going to take from that money that you have earned, you are going to bring that energy into that particular thing. So if that money that you have earned is, it has come from the highest of the ethics, highest of the principles, beautiful, positive values, then definitely it is not only going to give you material wealth, but it will also give you peace, love, and blessings. Trust me on that. But if it is coming from the negative ethic, coming from the negative principle, negative intention, negative thought, it is going to be in this glass of water. You're going to drink it, it is going to come into you. Your children are going to drink it, it is going to come into them. You're going to bring that particular thing in your home will have that kind of an energy. So that's the reason why whenever you go to somebody's place, not only because of the thought you will see the heavy energy, but because of the money through which the things have been bought. If it is a discordant energy into these particular objects like the bed or the furniture, you will feel heavy because of the money, the feeling that has been there in the money energy. You know, recently I had conducted a small session, which I keep conducting in Hindi language, where I was talking about Tri Shakti. I was talking about Ma Lakshmi, Ma Saraswati, Ma Parvati. I was making people understand, and everybody else helping them understand what is the symbolic significance of Tri Shakti, the three goddesses in Hindu mythology. So Ma Lakshmi is also one of them. Ma Lakshmi is in Hindu mythology the goddess of abundance. Yeah, I learned a very different perspective that day when I was trying to tell people about the symbolic significance of Mahalakshmi. And since the Diwali is around the corner, so it is also very important for you guys also to understand what I understood. So usually what happens is when we see Mahalakshmi in different pictures, the images, what do we see? We see Mahalakshmi, her hand is like this. It's in the position of giving. She's giving and there is a money energy that is coming out. We have always felt that it is like, Mahalakshmi is giving us the money, she's giving us the blessings, she's giving us the abundance. But we had never thought one more thing, that Mahalakshmi is also inspiring us to be the giver. How? She always says, she inspires us that, hey, you don't have to be the taker all the time, you have to be the giver also sometimes. Yes, I'm giving you the abundance. Yes, I'm giving you everything that you need. But when you have satiated your desires, when your desires have been fulfilled, when everything is being fulfilled, what you do, you also become Lakshmi. That means when you become the Lakshmi, you have the abundance. Now you can share that abundance with other people as well. So it is just not that Mahalakshmi is not saying that I am the only Lakshmi here. You all have the capacity to become that Lakshmi within you. You just have to awaken that Lakshmi up. You have to tell yourself that, yes, Mahalakshmi has given me the abundance. Now that one aspect of Mahalakshmi is within me. Now because I have paid all the bills, I have taken care of all my aspirations and the goals. I've taken care of all my comforts. I have enjoyed my comforts. Now I have this extra with me. And from that extra, I can just take out one pinch and then I can help that, the other people or the humanity with that one pinch. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, this is how you learn. This is one aspect of Mahalakshmi, which I bet you might not have even thought in the wildest of your imagination. This is what Mahalakshmi inspires us to do. She tells us to be the giver. She wants us to be in the seva bhav, intention of serving, because that's why we are here. We are here to serve. We are here to do the seva. That is the ultimate purpose of our life. So when I say that you do not have to, I'm not saying that you have to pay anybody, any organization or any person through your nose. No, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying pay your bills. And after that, if you have got any resource, and I'm not talking about just money over here, you can give your time to somebody. Extra time, if you have, you can give it to them. If you have got extra skill, you can use that extra skill for the benefit of the society, for the humanity. If you got certain experiences, you can share that. So rather than saying that, what can I get from you? If we change the attitude from what can I get from you to how can I serve you, is where we have to reach. That's how we will understand the oneness. Yeah. So what I have learned and I have believed is that you cannot just serve with the money only. You can serve with your intention. You can serve with your thought. You can serve with your words. You can serve with your action. You can serve with your virtues. You can serve with your powers, and you can serve with your vibrations. And when you start serving from all these little things, you will see that you are going to not only transform yourself, you're going to transform the entire world which is there. Trust me. And that's how we are going to bring that feeling of oneness inside of us. When we start serving through all these characteristics, through all these virtues, through all these things that we have been sharing. So share, whenever you have abundance, be that Lakshmi for that person. If you have time, give that time to that person. Be the Lakshmi. If you have skill, be the Lakshmi and give that skill. If you have money, be the Lakshmi and give the money. If you have an experience, give that experience also. And if you have knowledge, give that knowledge to that person. And you will see, you will change, you will transform yourself. So this is what I wanted to share with all of you. I hope, I know these are very short or small talks, small tips, but when we start actually understanding them, when we start bringing them into our lives, that's the time when we start transforming ourselves. And that's the spiritual formula that we have to imbibe in our life. Yeah. So yes, time for a little story. Yeah. So close your eyes. I'm going to start with the story, 2 minutes story. Just listen to the story. It's a beautiful one, which will again inspire us to transform ourselves. So close your eyes. So this is the story of the monk. So listen to it carefully. A poor traveler once wandered into a forest and met a monk sitting peacefully under a tree. Hungry and tired, he asked the monk for food. The monk reached into his bag and gave him some bread. As the traveler was leaving, the monk suddenly remembered something. "Oh, wait," the monk said, and pulled out a sparkling diamond. "Take this too." The traveler, because he was poor, was stunned. It was the largest, most beautiful diamond he had ever seen. He took it with trembling hands, thanked the monk, and hurried away, dreaming of riches and comfort. But that night he could not sleep. He tossed and turned. Something disturbed him deeply. By morning he returned to the monk, placed the diamond at his feet, and said, "Give me the wealth that allowed you to give away this diamond so easily. That is what I truly seek." So the true transformation is not in collecting the treasures, but in cultivating the freedom of the heart, the ability to let go. That is the greatest wealth. So when we start letting go, friends, when we start forgiving others, when we start understanding that money is not just a wealth, it is also the energy that constitutes everything. When we start understanding that we have not only the money as a wealth, but ourselves as a wealth as well, which we need to transform time to time, that's the time we transform ourselves. It's a beautiful story. And if we start just not listen to these stories, but take the essence of these stories and use it in our lives, that's the time we transform, friends. Yeah? So this was one thing that I wanted to share. The story is always. So now it's a time for meditation. And now in this meditation, it's a guided meditation. And in this guided meditation, we are going to inspire ourselves to align with our rightful karma. How do we inspire ourselves? Because it's in the morning time in India, and maybe it's the night time somewhere. So how do we inspire? Because morning and the night, these are the two very important moments in our lives. Morning, because we have been given another day to live. How can we inspire ourselves to do a beautiful karma? Maybe, last night or past few days have not been so good. We have not been able to create good karmas. Now today is the time when we can do it. At night, yes, we can sit or sleep with an intention that I am going to, tomorrow if I wake up, I am going to create another beautiful karma, the positive karma in my life. So let's inspire ourselves to do this beautiful meditation on karma. Right? So I'm going to share the music with you. Till that time, drink a little bit of water, sit comfortably. Just let me know, please, whether you can listen to the music.
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Thank you. Thank you, Anuji.
मैम थोड़ी सी आवाज धीरे कर देंगे तो आपकी फिर प्रॉपर सुन जाएगी.
Okay. Is it
Thank
okay
you.
now?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's make another journey inwards. We need to connect with the wisdom that is going to guide us towards a rightful karma. Be very comfortable. It's the Anapanasati meditation. Just close your eyes. And allow your body to settle. Begin with awareness of your body. Ground yourself. Always remember you're safe and supported. Bring your attention to your breathing and notice the natural rhythm of your inhale and exhale. Release all the doubts. Exhale all the fear. Exhale the distractions. Now gently turn your awareness inward. Ask yourself, what is my rightful karma in this moment of my life? What is my rightful karma in this moment of my life? Do not force an answer. Simply invite wisdom to arise. Listen to the silence within. Listen to your breath. Notice if any images words or feelings come to you about your responsibilities, your values, or the calls of your heart, allow them to flow gently without any judgment. Do not force an answer. Just invite the wisdom to arise. Now imagine yourself walking along a radiant path of light, stretching before you. Just repeat silently to yourself, I act with clarity. I act with integrity. I act in alignment with the truth of my being. Repeat silently. I act with clarity. I act with integrity. I act in alignment with the truth of my being. Now pause on this inner path. Bow gently in surrender to the higher power, the divine consciousness, or the universal flow that guides all beings. Understand that rightful karma is not driven by ego, but by connection to the greater whole. Now whisper inwardly, may my actions become an offering. May my works serve a higher good. May my karma align with the truth of the universe. Say out loud, may my actions become an offering. May my work serve a higher good. May my karma align with the truth of the universe. Just feel yourself release control and open to the grace. Your role is to act. The results are offered to the divine. Now let go of all the words and the visualizations. Spend a few silent breaths simply resting in presence. Calm, spacious, and open. Feel your heart warm with compassion, your mind calm with clarity, and your hands ready to serve. And your hands ready to serve. My actions are the offerings. My work is serving a higher good, and my karma is aligning with the truth of the universe. Keep that intention, keep that thought in your mind, in your body, in your soul. I hope today's session was fruitful and what you were seeking for in this session, I hope you received it. I hope you got that. I hope you're going to transform your lives by taking the rightful action, using the right words, taking the rightful paths that the divine is showing you. And you're going to guide the others, the humanity, by sharing your resources that you have, be it your wealth, be it your skills, be it your experience, your knowledge, your words, everything. So be always in service, be in seva bhav, just serve. That's what the purpose is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your energies here. Thank you so much for your positive vibrations. Thank you so much for this group consciousness meditation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the next session is going to be next Tuesday. It is going to be the last session of this series. It is going to be, so I would request all of you to be there so that we can be together one last time in this series, and we can learn, we can meditate together, and we can learn a lot of things. So thank you so much, everyone. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया दिल से. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.